What's up? What's going on? Let's get this shared up real fast. Hopefully, y'all had a good day yesterday. Yes, sir. I got a couple things I want to places I got to share this up with before we get busy. I want to make this pretty quick. Let's see what we got here. 11 game slate today, man. Not gonna go through everything for sure. Definitely not gonna go through everything. Try to make this a little bit quicker and try to dump more into the members only chat, and we'll work with it like that. Okay. So let me get this shared up here. Yes. What's up? What's up, Jose? How you doing? How are you? Get this shared up. hmm I need to. I need to. I mean, I really don't need to be here. Streaming for a long time. I gotta get loose, used to getting on and getting out, getting off. Um, that'll definitely. That'll definitely help me narrow some things down and drop some plays in there for the community to the community section there. Morning, my guy. I needed one assist for Sabonis for my two pick hit. Joker hit his triple double. Yeah, man. Um, I dropped the Giannis in there. I was on Giannis assists, so like during the stream, I took it regular and I took it up to 10. Um, I took it up to 10 assists. I didn't do the triple double because it was getting basically the same money. So we hit the triple. We hit the 10. We hit the 10 assists. We hit the 10 assists. I dropped that in the community section. Hit both. Hit both. Hit both. Uh, um, damn. Hit both official plays and a couple more plays, and took some L's on some plays. Um, if you got a, that's right, man. Stay on the grind, bro. Stay on the grind. If you have the ability to play straights, you need to play them, right? I mean, it's just self-explanatory. You got to play them. Very hard to kill a bankroll when you're making when you're playing good straight plays, man. Very hard to kill a bankroll. You just got to try to get on a roll the whole time. You know what I'm saying? I play volume, man. I do play volume. At least like 10 plays. So it is what it is, or more. And sometimes I get up to 20, stuff like that. I'm looking at Horford assist at 1.5. He's hit this at 10 in versus Toronto in 10 matchups. I couldn't talk off of that. That's a nice little look. I wasn't on that. I was looking at a few other things as well. So want to try to make this quicker than yesterday. Every day, baby steps, making it quick. The quicker I make this, the better I get at coming on, dropping on some picks, and getting out of here and focus on the rest. What I like and stuff like that, just pushing it into the, you know, into the members only. Now, first things first here. Like I said, we did go 2 for 2 on official plays yesterday. I got two more official plays today and a bunch of plays that I'm probably going to get to in some shape, form, or fashion. Right now, we do have 11 games. Like I said, I advise you play straights. Get your builders in there. Get your builders in there. And these slates can be tricky. These slates can be strict tricky, man. And You know, it's easy to be undisciplined with your bankroll on a day like this. So, um, today, we wait on injury news here for the New York Knicks and the Philadelphia 76ers game. I think Embiid plays, well, number one. Number two, Embiid and Embiid and Karl Towns, they do have some bad blood. And that's all I got to say about this game, man. Straight up. You know, it is what it is. Um, this next play could be painful, right? Could be painful, but it's definitely it's going to be an official play, man. And it's going to come. The first was going to come in this Boston game, 229 and a half over under, right? And there's a multitude of ways that you could play this one. So Boston, 14 and a half point favorites here on the road, and you know. There is a blowout risk here, but I want to say last time these two teams played, there was Toronto wasn't at full strength. You know, I think it was a big beat down with like 122 to 77 or some shit like that. I don't think there was any uh, Grady. I won't. You know, I'm going to have to refrain from saying his last name. I don't think Grady played. I don't think Brown played. He may have played, but I don't think RJ played. So no, it's a few things, right? But that doesn't. Even with those guys in, there still could be some blow. And quickly, I don't think he played either. That was New Year's Eve, but it is what it is. I'm looking at Scotty Barnes here. It's a couple plays that I want to see here. I'm looking at Scotty Barnes though, man. Official play last night. I got it at 7.5 when it first dropped. 7.5 rebounds. I'm taking the over again, man. And it's a I really want to take his rebounds plus assists as well. And I think you could get it all the way up to a double double. You'll get a double double at plus 150. You know, so it is what it is, right? And his assists and or rebounds plus assists. I like all of it. I could take an L on that, whatever, right? But head to head in this team versus this team, in the rebound category here, he's had a double double in three straight. Okay, I'm not afraid of taking rebounds versus this team. Right. Last time these two teams played, Jacoperto got there in this rebounds. He had like 13, so he's another rebound candidate as well. But this Boston team can really spread the floor. One thing we'll see with this Toronto team is they're gonna be there, right? The starters are gonna be out there. So it is what it is. Last time these two teams played was 71 to 125, and Scotty Barnes still got 13 rebounds, right? Now his line is at 7.5. I mean 8.5, and it opened up at 7.5. That's why I got in at right. Not, it opened well. It says no. This was last night, so it opened up last night. But at the end of the day, you know, it is what it is, right? Um, Lately, and then for his assist prop, you can look at his assist prop without quickly. It's in play, right? It's definitely in play. And you could also look at his rebounds plus assists, right? Those are some plays that you can look at, or his double double. Right now, his rebounds right now are sitting at five, sitting at 8.5. He's hit this number five of his last 10 games, right? Um, Rebound chances for him are pretty much there. Would like to see him more around the 15, 16 range, at least 15, but I can live with it right now. He did have 17 rebound chances, excuse me, New Year's Eve versus Boston, right? Um, his rebound chances, uh, uh, his last three games versus Boston, 20, 16, and 17. Sometimes teams just know guys just know how to play versus teams. I'm looking for him to make this a fourth straight game for him hitting his rebounds versus his teams. Like I said, couldn't talk you off his rebounds plus assists or his individual assists. I like it all straight up. I might go to his rebounds plus assists, but the only way I probably take that would probably be on Prize Picks, which is it's at it was 13 and a half. Now it's at a solid 14. I wouldn't be mad at taking it on Prize Picks if you just really wanted to go to his rebounds and assists. Other ancillary players you can look at here. Um, what's up? What's up? What's up, my boy Don? What's up? Other ancillary plays you can go to here is dang, missed by one again. Ooh, that's nasty. That's nasty. That's nasty. But like I said, other ancillary plays you can go to here is I do like, and this play has been floating around the industry. I do like it though. I do like Peyton Pritchard points, but what I'll say here is uh, I mean, if you think it's going to be a blowout, because I like it. I like this. I like Peyton Pritchard points because there's upside if you want to take more. That's why I like it, right? I don't know if I'm still going to bet it, but if you want to get him for 15 points, you can get it at plus 200, right? If you want to get him at 20 points, you can get him at a plus 650. That's why I like his points because it's giving me upside on. It's going to give me upside. Now, when it comes to this team here, um, we know. I'll go back. This is Game Day Insights, and we'll look at some of the shot profiles and things of that nature, right? Um, Over the course of the season, um, now this is a team in Boston that can make the three, right? So like I said, what we're looking at right now is going to be the attempts, right? So we're looking at Toronto, for instance. Uh, and we'll take a look at the catch and shoot. 3-point attempts are in the green. Corner 3-point attempts are in the green. Above the break 3-point attempts are in the green. These guys are allowing people to go out there and shoot the three. Not hit him. I ain't saying hit him, but they're allowing it. Now, Toronto, last 4 weeks, same shit. Green, above the break threes, corner 3-point attempts, catch and shoot 3-point attempts. So that's automatically putting guys from Boston in play from beyond the arc. Um, you know, if you want to look at 3-point makes, who's giving up threes and where on the season here, looking at 3-pointers made in general, Toronto is top four, right, on the season, giving up threes in general. Um, Last 4 weeks, Toronto number one in giving up threes in general. Okay, so they're giving up 3-point makes. These are makes. 3 p.m. Those are makes, right? Those are makes. Now, over the course of the season, who's making them? Point guard, where they at? Toronto, number one, and give at 4.5 3-point makes, four 3-point makes to the point guard position over the course of the season. Toronto, to the shooting guard, and he's my least betted on guy. Well, he would probably be a three, but I'm not even gonna say what I was gonna say. But Toronto, shooting guard, man, whatever, right? They around the middle of the pack, a little bit outside the middle of the pack on the season. Small forward, Toronto, uh, around a little bit outside the middle of the pack. Power forward, Toronto, uh, and Boston. So on the season, Boston's given up the most threes to the power forward position, and that goes back to what I'll say that you can't target some of these star players, man. That'll be Jason Tatum, right? Sometimes these guys take the defensive end off. You might not notice it, or they might take it off in areas. But over the course of the season, here's how Boston has fared and looked versus power forwards. 24 and a half points, 10 rebounds, decent amount of rebound chances, assists in the green, potential assists in the green, threes are bright green, right? Number one, real green, right? So it is what it is. Um, uh, 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 um, um, right here, Toronto, they top 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, right? They're number seven, uh, and giving up the threes to the power forward position. So at the end of the day, it is what it is right there. I'm just showing you that Boston can go out here and air their ass out from behind the arc. But damn, what's the starting lineup here? Hmm, hmm. I forgot the starting point guard. Then you're gonna have Grady. Then you're gonna have Barrett. Then you have Scotty Barnes. Then you have Podol, right? Scotty Barnes will probably be playing that four, that point four at most of the times. And let me take a look at Scotty Barnes one more time, right? I want to take a look at his points because that's one thing I did not look at. So he's been playing some good ball, 19 points. That's where his line is sitting at, and six of his last 10 games. So head to head, hmm, okay. So 118 to 120, 105, 96, 71 to 125. Yikes. 108, 104. They've been having some close games. I'm, look, I might sprinkle a little bit, but I'm tempted, right? You know, sometimes Boston can go out there and play with their food. This is a big spread at 14 and a half with most of their people healthy except for Quickly. I can live without Quickly being there. But like I said, last time these two teams played, I don't think there was no Grady. Maybe there wasn't any Grady, and maybe there wasn't any let me see, New Year's Eve. New Year's Eve, there was no Quickly, New Year's Eve. Um Barrett, no Barrett, no Quickly and no Barrett. I mean, I think that's enough, though. I think that's enough to get your ass blown out. Truth be told, no quick. I'll just stop right there. I mean, I just looked at some of the main guys, and so let's see. Hmm. Jakob Pertl, 10 rebounds in three of his last four games, and he had 10 rebounds. He had 13 rebounds versus this team on New Year's Eve. Him and okay, okay. If listen, you win some, you lose some. But if I'm betting this game, I can only take I can only take the I'm on I can only look at the Toronto Raptors at plus 14 and a half. I can't. That's the only thing I can. If I'm betting a side or anything, it would have to be Toronto plus 14 and a half or nothing. I know they could get the ass blown out, but that's what it'll have to be for me. Parlay pieces, I will be using 1.5 threes for Kristaps Porzingis. I'll definitely be using that. And then, like I said, parlay pieces, 2 threes for Kristaps, maybe 2 threes for Derek White. You can get that at minus 118. You can throw two threes in there for Jason Tatum and get plus money. Just something just as simple as that. You know, it's easier said than done, but at the end of the day, those are something that I can look at on the other side of the ball, right? So that game there, I mean, it could have been warranted for extended review like that, but going forward now, um, Dallas Mavericks and New Orleans Pelicans here need Zion news, right? So that's something I'll be looking out, right? Um, Kyrie Irving, his assist prop opened up at 4.5. They got their ass beat up yesterday. I lost money on that game. I'm going right back to the well. At 4.5, I got it at minus 130. It's 4.5 at minus 148. It is what it is, right? Looking at Kyrie Irving, he's hit this number um, frequently versus this team. Um, Head to head, he's hit this number in one, two, three, four, 5 straight games versus this team. One game without Luka, he hit this number. But I'm looking for Kyrie Irving to bounce back. He already said he playing today. This is a back-to-back coming off a couple weeks he missed. I'm looking for him to have a little bit more pride in this one. So same thing with his threes. We know he's dangerous. We know he's dangerous with the ball. And we know he gets buckets. I can't talk you off any prop for Kyrie Irving. You got to just sometimes you got to be having short memory when it comes to this shit, right? So and then I'm looking for Zion. I expect Zion to play today too, but it is what it is. Orlando Magic, Milwaukee Bucks. Yesterday, before I got off live, I said keep an eye out for Wendell Carter's numbers because um, I didn't expect Goga to play. Goga gets ruled out. Books already know this. That's why they're holding him back. They've been holding him back. Don't know if we got Wendell Carter's numbers. I've been looking for Wendell Carter's numbers all day just to at least see what it's looking like, right? So we don't have anything. I even went here to, and let me check the industry again to see if we can see anything for Wendell Carter. Nothing, right? So, so that's that. Now, some shape, form, or fashion. I think you can back Paulo in all sorts of types of ways, right? So rebounds, right? 6.5. I took his rebounds at 6.5. Hey, it cashes, it cashes, it doesn't, it doesn't, right? But I took his rebounds. He's hit this number. It's 9 of his last 10 games. Head to head, he's hit this number 4 of his last 5 games. It's a multitude of ways that you could look at him. You can look at his rebounds plus assists, where he's hit this number 3 of his last 5 games. He's going to be the one that has to do everything. Also, you can look at his points, okay? Paulo points sitting at 24 and a half. I probably won't get there, but you can look at his PRAs, all that. I don't care about any of it, right? I can see him hit any of it, right? He's hit his points line 3 of his last 5 games versus his team, including his first game back against Gator 34, right? So, last 10 games, he's 17 to this number of his points line. Paulo, we can't forget about Paulo, just plain and simple. I think his points line went up a point. I think it opened up at 24 and a half. So, Paulo, somebody we can look at. I took his rebounds. I'm thinking about going back to his points or maybe putting him in the 25-point late, right? Some shit like that. Um, Giannis. Giannis has historically got busy versus these motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? So it's just you could get a Giannis and you could get a Giannis and Paulo leg going on. Head to head, he's crushed his line 35, 37, 37, 41, right? Historically, he's did good. Whatever you want to do, it's not a play that I'm giving out. It's just some news that I'm giving out, information. Now, as far as this team here, looking at the looking at Orlando, few things we need to pay attention to. Always pay attention to numbers and minutes and things of that nature. Um, I want to say Jonathan Isaac, right? Now, a lot of people don't know anything about Jonathan Isaac. I know how good he is. I know how good of a defensive player he is. I know all that, right? They got him in bubble wrap. He's so injury prone. They've been having him in bubble wrap like a mug, right? Coaches will tell you when they restrict a player, but they won't tell you when they take them off. Right now, he played the most minutes of this season. I want to say last game versus Philly, he played 27 minutes. That was phenomenal. He's played 20 minutes or better in 3 of his last 4 games. Got to keep an eye out on it. 10 field goal attempts in both of these games. Right. Blocks 1, 2, 3, 4 straight games. 5 of his last 6 games with 2 blocks. Tell you, some of the shit he does not show up in the stat sheet. Do you wonder why these motherfuckers go out here and win these games like they do and play good defense like they do? Because they got motherfuckers like Jonathan Isaac who can go out there in 15 minutes and give you some good ass defense and all types of shit, right? So keep an eye out on him. His minutes fluctuate. They really want to keep him bubble wrapped, but it is what it is. Wendell Carter, definitely looking for Wendell Carter's numbers. I think he should step into the center role for at least 25 minutes in the center role. I'll definitely be looking at him. His highest minutes output of the season was 34. The books will adjust. The books will account for this. When we get his numbers, they will account for this. So they might be inflated. Another thing I was getting from Wendell Carter last year, he was probably averaging about 4.5, 5 3-point attempts a game. Right now, he's taken three-point attempts in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of his last 7 games. He's taken 3 threes. He starts at the 5 this year. I can see instances where he takes at least one more three, like 4. Possibility he might hit 2 of them tonight, right? If he gets hot, he can go 3 for 3 like he did right here versus the Knicks, right? Last year, Wendell Carter double double at times was a wagon, right? So we'll get tremendous value on Wendell Carter's double double. I don't know. We'll see when it drops. Cole Anthony. It's gonna have to be a guy that's gonna have to go out there and put up some points. 38 minutes, 35, 37, and 27 minutes in the absence of Suggs. He does get his shots up. Field goal attempts 14, 18, 13, 15, 17. Points 27, 18, 12, 24. He's the type of guy that's going to go out there and, he's going to go out there and going to give you 12. He's going to give you 20. He gonna ain't no gonna be no in between. He gonna disappoint you or keep it funky with you, or go out there and get busy. So right now, with Dame Lillard in the fold, I think hey, I like the matchup, right? And these teams just played on January 12th, and Cole Anthony and went out there and had 27 points. Okay, 2 of 6 from beyond the arc. He had 27 points, right alongside of Paulo. So, little news that I think you could use. Um, Atlanta Hawks and the Chicago Bulls. I'm pausing on this game. Same game parlay atmosphere, back to back for both teams. I don't expect Lonzo to play. We'll see what's going to happen, right? Um, One thing to point out here: in the absence of Jalen Johnson, I fell back on on Trae Young assist because I know he has to step up in the points category. You know what I'm saying? He has to step up and score. So that's my reason. I haven't been giving his assists out. You know what I'm saying? And as you can see, he has been stepping up. Um, 31 field goal attempts versus Phoenix. He was not going down. He took 12 threes. One, two, three, four, five, six. Yeah. So right here, as you can see, like right about right here, the 19th. No, about the 26th is where he's just start taking 9 threes or better. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8 of his last 9 games. He took 9 threes or better. You got to notice the change, right? I wasn't giving out assists around that time, but I'm not gonna give it out today. More than likely, he might hit his assist prop today, but keep an eye on the injury news. Another costly injury, um, Hunter. Don't know if Hunter's gonna play, but if he doesn't play, he was a late scratch yesterday, so he might not play, or they might not want to play him on the front end and back to backs. You can probably look at Bogdanovich, right, for 3. Okay, so that's the only way I look at him. 3 threes are better in 2 of his last 3 games. Something you can look at there. He does handle the ball, things of that nature. A Congo, you can tell he's healthy. Goes out there and get a 20-20 game yesterday. That shit was crazy. I needed one more assist from him. He couldn't cash it after 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 straight games, but it is what it is, right? Um, and then last but not least, Critchy. Critchy did go out there and play 35 minutes yesterday. That's something that you can take a look at there. And he's also made 3 threes or better in 5 straight games. Okay, Vic Critchy. Okay, so that's some else you need to take a look at there. And it was one more thing, Dyson Daniels. For my people, he's still being out there stealing, right? Still being a thief. Multiple threes. I mean, multiple steals in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of his last 9 games with astronomical numbers: 5 steals, 8 steals, and 6 steals. He continues to steal. The Bulls, what you see is what you get. Like I said, I'm sticking with the same game parlay atmosphere. I did not mention Vucevic rebounds. They are in play. I need to analyze a little bit more, one more time. If we do got a Q tag for Johnson, if Johnson was to play, I probably would lean back off Vucevic rebounds. I don't know. I don't know. But I might still play it at a parlay piece at 10.5 or just a straight 10. We'll see what's going to happen, right? Memphis at San Antonio Spurs. We had 30 minutes now. We're in the danger zone. Uh, Memphis at San Antonio Spurs here. I'll tell you what I'm looking at here. It's simple. I'm looking at 2.5 threes for 2.5 threes for Wemby as a parlay piece, and it's not an official play, but I already sprinkled on the 4 threes, right, as a straight at plus 145. It is what it is, right? You're gonna have Edie out there. I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen, man. Truth be told, but I know Wimby can go out there and stretch the floor. So I'm taking my stabs there. Parlays 2.5, straights 3.5. Memphis. When it's all said and done here, I took John Morant points. I think I got it at 22.5, 23.5. Not an official play, but I played it, right? And then the three. I haven't taken his threes yet, but he did play 37 minutes versus Houston. He did take 11 threes last game. I would like to see John Morant take at least six threes, man. Take some of the violence out the game, right? A few less drives, violent drives, but he's gonna be who he's gonna be, and he's a scorer. Just because he took 11 attempts, that's not even the reason why I'm really considering taking his threes. If he needs the three, he'll go out there and take it, bro. So his three is at 1.5 right now at a parlay piece. I'll probably use it as a parlay piece, bro. The 1.5 threes for him. So I'll leave it at that. This is a pace-up matchup, so I will consider. I can consider Chris Paul assists. But the minus 180 would be a parlay piece for me. John Morant 1.5 threes. Desmond Bain, you continue to get plus money for that. Uh, there's times I don't, but I might. But whatever though, right? But the 1.5 threes parlay piece. Parlay piece 2.5 for Victor Wembanyama, and the 3.5 for him. It is what it is. Edie. This team can give up rebounds. Edie, his rebounds are in play right along with his points. And then for value, you can get a double double for Edie at plus 410. That's tremendous value right there. And John Morant, you get a double double for him at plus 240. Chris Paul, double double for him at plus 360. There's a value on all three of those guys right there. All three of them. Next game here, we're going to take a look at Charlotte Hornets, Utah Jazz. Now, the Utah Jazz, I'm gonna tell you what Charlotte Hornets, I'm gonna tell you what I took. I took the 4.5 threes for Melo and the 3.5 for the other guard, whatever his name is. Uh, I took the 3.5. I took the 4.5 for LaMelo, 3.5 for Brandon Miller. Bryce Sensabaugh, couldn't talk you off that 3.5. The 1.5, you can use the 1.5 as well for parlay piece for Bridges. I might use that. Sensabaugh, the 3-point attempts will be there for him in the absence of everybody, really, mostly everybody. I mean, no marketing, no Collins, no Sexton, no Clarkston, right? Let me see. Let me make sure. And I'll tell you what we're looking at. So, Utah. So, yeah. And then Keontae George is questionable. If no Keontae George, Colliers got the mega green light for assist. I probably won't play it. I'm not playing it. I'm fall back. I don't give a fuck if he hit 10,000 assists. I'm not playing it. But at the end of the day, I'll be keeping my eye out for Keontae George. He's another guy that's going to be out there letting it fly from three. Sensabaugh, definitely we can look. He's not going to be scared. Sensabaugh is going to shoot the ball. Okay, he's going to take his fair share of 3-point attempts. He's taken 10 attempts or more in 2 of his last 3 games. He's licking his chops right now. He can't wait to shoot a bunch of them today, right? So you can look at his raw points at 16.5, I believe, and or his threes. If you can get his 3-point attempts on Prize Picks, his attempts should be in play. So it's a few things. You're probably gonna get some Savi Mikhailo. He can hit a few threes here and there. I probably won't bet on it, but he can hit a few threes here and there. Official play here: Walker Kessler over 11.5 rebounds. I took it. Right, that's my second official play. He's hit this number in what 4 of his last 5 games. I like the matchup for him. I like the matchup for him. And I also like if it's at 2.5, his blocks plus steals. I don't mind that either, right? His blocks plus steals, I don't mind that either, right? But I probably won't go there. Okay. CVS receipt. I'll post one today. When I'm not when I'm finished, I'll post one today. We're already at 34 minutes. Let's see if I can get out of here at 40 minutes, right? I'll see if I'll post one though. I posted one on Twitter yesterday. It didn't do so good. Today it's looking like a threes lay. Looking like a threes lay, like two and three threes from people. That's probably what I'm gonna post. Probably what I'm gonna post. Uh, and I did post a well, no, that's neither here nor there. So Lamelo Ball, I took the Lamelo Ball 4.5. I took the Brandon Miller 3.5. Hopefully both of them hit. If one of them hit, I'll probably break even in that aspect. Bryce Sensabaugh, I did not take his threes yet. Did not take them yet. More than likely, I probably would. Um, and I'm thinking about adding Bridges to the 3-point lay at a -1.5 and the over rebounds official play. Two official plays, both on my rebound props. Now Walker Kessler rebounds is at 12.5. Don't think I'll go there. Oh, the double double for LaMelo Ball is in play for me, or the 10 assists, right? The 10 assists in at plus 170. I think that'll be the better play. You get the combo, the double double at plus 150, and the straight 10 assists at plus 170. Coming off an 11 assist game, I might have to sprinkle on that 10 assists at plus 170, with this team being depleted like it is. Um, so Houston Rockets and Denver Nuggets. I'm pausing on this one here. Uh, Back to back for Houston. I mean for Denver here. I don't expect it. I don't expect. I don't expect. What's his name? I don't expect Gordon to play. Right. That's one thing. Number two, Sengun versus Joker. Right. Get your popcorn ready. I mean, Sengun stay out of foul trouble. I can see him having a decent game. You know, I can see him having a decent game. He's put up 20s versus him, whatever the case may be. I'm gonna pause on this one here. It's gonna be the same game, probably atmosphere for me, right? Uh, Green. Yeah, I'm gonna, yeah, for sure. Yeah, buddy, this gonna be and then, yep. It's gonna be some heat checks out here. Green gonna be trying to get a heat check, because he coming off like a 40-point game. Uh, um, 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 Murray coming off a 40 some point game. Yeah, it's gonna be some shit going on here. You're gonna have Green back there. You're gonna have the backcourt's gonna look like Green. Fred Van Vliet can let it fly. Westbrook. Oh, you're gonna have some egos back there. Westbrook, Murray. Oh my God, this is gonna be some shit, right? It's gonna be some shit. Then you take a look at Thompson. He's a double double rebounding machine. Yeah, this is gonna be the same game, probably atmosphere. I'm gonna like to see this one here. Golden State Warriors, Minnesota Timberwolves. Um, DiVincenzo going back. Um, Wiggins going back. So, I'll tell you this, right? Another game where I'll be looking at for same game parlays and stuff like that. Um, but there's a few plays in here that are interesting, right? Dante for the Wolves, yeah. So right now, first and foremost, let's talk about Trace Jackson Davis. Um, Rebound sitting at 7.5. He's gonna be out there, bro. He's gonna be out there. If you're feeling froggy, I'm, you know, you get a double double at plus 280 or 10 rebounds for him at plus 170, right? That's one thing. Um, this will be the fourth matchup between the two teams. I do. Anthony Edwards has been on fire. Nas Weeds has been balling as of late. Julius Randle has been very consistent with this 6 and 7 rebound thing, right? Uh, but two of his last three games versus this team, he's had a double double, and you'll get tremendous value on that double double if you decide you want to go there. So these are just the four things that I'm pointing out. Don't really think I'm going to be. I don't know. I might sprinkle on this double double though. I might. But his rebounds at 7.5, at 6.5. It's a parlay piece right now. He's been rebounding the ball pretty well. Yes, Ant Man. Ant Man has been on fire. You guys don't really need me to cover that, but uh, uh, Anthony, what's this boy's name? Julius Randle has hit his rebound prop, 7 rebounds and 6 of his last 10 games, and 3 straight head to head. This will be the fourth matchup this season between the two teams, and he's won 9, 11, and 7. So he does have a double double versus them. I do like his 6.5 rebounds. And then if you really want to tease it down, I would go down to 6. I don't mind going down to 6 as a tease down play. 5.5 and 5.5 last 10 games. He's hit this 9 of his last 10 games. So that's something that he's been pretty consistent in the six range there. His assist prop, the 4.5 assists, whatever, right? Head to head versus this team. He's had 4 assists in 3 straight games. So if you want to tease it down to 4 assists for him, be my guest. Where he's hit this number frequently versus this team, and in his last 10 games, he's had 4 assists in 6 of his last 10 games. If you want to look at his rebounds plus assists, you can take a look at his rebounds plus assists as well. Um, you know, something that you might want to look at. So head to head versus this team, he's hit it in 3 straight games. Some players just like to go do the same thing versus same teams, right? A few extra shots for somebody like Andrew Wiggins, right? So right now it's probably a parlay piece, but the 1.5 threes, you gotta like it. You don't have to like it, but I like it, right? The 1.5 threes for Andrew Wiggins. Um, he's hit this number last game. Only 3 of his last 10, but he's hit it, right? Last 20 games, he's 11 of 20. So his last 10 games, he's kind of like, but his prior to that last 10 games, he was really, really hitting it. Now, he hit 4 threes last game. Uh, and like I said, this Warriors team, they'll be without some folks, man. They'll be without Kaminga. Trace Jackson Davis is questionable. Draymond Green is questionable. Anderson's questionable. But Zeminski's out, right? So, few extra shots for Wiggins, right? Few extra shots. So, Wiggins, you can look at him for threes. But, I ain't looking for nothing else, volume wise. Minnesota, I can't talk you off the Dante's and whoever, you know what I'm saying? So, it is what it is with that. Rudy, I'm not even thinking about Rudy. Truth be told, I'm not even thinking about Rudy right now. So, like I was saying here, you get value. These guys might not even hit it, right? They might not even hit it. Matter of fact, I'm gonna just fall back from Trace Jackson Davis. I'm gonna fall back from the Julius Randle. But in parlays or something like that, I probably get to something like 6.5 or maybe 7 rebounds for Julius Randle. I might do that. I might do that straight up. I might do that. Yeah. So I will do a same game parlay for this game though, but that's why I touched on it like I did. And Miami Heat, Los Angeles Lakers. Um, this Miami Heat team, they give up a decent amount of rebounds. Okay, so don't know the status of Bam Adebayo and things like that, but you're gonna get you're gonna get you're gonna get the you're going to get you're going to get what's the kid's name? Where is he? Oh no, I'm tripping. I'm tripping. I'm tripping. I'm tripping. I'm tripping. I'm tripping. They don't play them. I'm tripping. So, um, hmm. Okay, so let me take a look at the assists here because I forgot to come look at the assists, right? So it would either be LeBron or Austin Reeves for me, for the simple fact that, like I said, we go through this and looking at the assist prop here, to the point guard position, Miami top 10 across the season and the last few weeks. Miami. Um, they're getting a little bit better at this giving up assists. No. Their number, yeah, they get a little bit better in giving up the assists to the point guard position here. They are giving up threes to the point guard position. This point guards are green, right, in a lot of peripheral categories, but they're getting better over the course of the season. They show an ability to look a little bit worse. But like I said, right now they're looking a little better. Over the course of the season, they're third in giving up assists to the point guard position. So you know, it is what it is, right? Um, in the rebound category, um, Miami to power forwards, they're giving up the sixth most rebounds, and to centers, Miami are stagnant, right? The same things. That's over the course of the season. Miami's giving up assists to bigs. Over the course of the last 4 weeks, to the center, Miami's still number four and giving up rebounds. And to the power forward, Miami looking a little better, probably top 10. So, um, in the backcourt there, I'm not a big fan of Austin Reeves' defense. So, um, I took a stab at the threes for Tyler Hero at 3.5. Um, and I'm thinking about taking a stab at his points at 23.5 or 24.5. If it's 23.5, I'm probably going to take it, right? And for the Lakers side, it's whatever you want to do, right? Whatever you want to do. Be my guest. Anthony Davis is Anthony Davis. LeBron James is LeBron James. We know who these guys are, right? So it is what it is. And the last game on the docket here, is the Brooklyn Nets and Los Angeles Clippers, and I don't have nothing for this game, man. I wait for the injury news. I expect Claxton to play this game. I expect Rich Simmons to probably sit and just whatever, man. Whatever. What's the line to this game, man? 11 games. Be safe out there, man. 46 minutes in the books. I did not want to. I did not want to even go 46 minutes with this shit. Two official plays. Two official plays. The 11 and a half rebounds, which is now 12 and a half for Walker Kessler, and the rebounds was at 7.5 where I got it, but now it's at 8.5 for uh, Scotty Barnes, right? Um, Everything else, a lot of things I'm getting ready to push into the community section, so be on the lookout there. And then later on, if you got my Twitter, or whatever, cause maybe I'll be dropping stuff there, right? So you know, be safe today, man. Be safe today. I think I'm gonna put a line on sleeper today for the folks. Let me see something. What time was it? 47. All right, let's see something for Prize Picks. Let me see. 3 points made, 3 points attempted, right? So I really think heat check for Jamal Murray. I think I want to take a 3 point attempt. Look at that. Whitmore, I think I like Whitmore's 3 point attempted. He's 4.5. I mean, he's did this 2 games straight. I think I want to. I mean, 4 of his last 5 games. I like that. This is not a ticket I'm playing, but I'm just gonna put these up there. Fred Van Vliet, I can see him taking 8 threes this game, but I ain't gonna go there. Um, Peyton Watson, Jalen Green, heat check. I can see him taking 8 threes, 8.5, 9 threes this game. Yeah, Anthony Edwards, this is what he does for sure. 8.5. Well, he's taking a lot. Let me put that up there. I might end up playing that. So I definitely have interest in that. Uh, Andrew Wiggins, the 5 3 point attempts with the injuries. I'm gonna pause on it, but I think he could get there. Dante DiVincenzo, they want that boy to shoot the ball, right? I think him and Ant Man, right? Like who's shooting from the perimeter, most of the time in that starting lineup. So I could definitely see Dante DiVincenzo and Anthony Edwards taking that amount of threes. Curry, 12 and a half. He's probably gonna have to take 12 and a half 3 point attempts, right? So right off the back, that's three. That's what's that? 4 3 point attempt plays right there. And let's say you wanted to go with the rebounds or something like that. Let me see if do they have Carter here? Boy, he lags, man. It's lagging. I'm not even. Let me see Carter. It's lagging. It lags my fucking stream, man. But whatever, bro. Yeah, these are some plays here that I'm not opposed to getting to. Now it's not even moving, man. So be on the lookout for that. Be on the lookout for that, man. Anytime I go here, It says page is unresponsive. Exit page, man. Just exit this shit. I'm just gonna end the stream because now I'm lagging, right? I'm gonna end the stream. I'm gonna end it. I'm gonna end it. Yeah.